What is a packing cube? In my eyes, a packing cube is a small, dedicated packing bag or pouch designed to help you organize while packing into a larger bag. There are many different sizes, brands, shapes, and materials used for packing cubes, but they all largely serve the same purpose. They help you to organize and segment your clothing and travel gear as you pack. For example, you can use one packing cube for your daily wear, one for your gym clothes, and one for your unmentionables. Packing cubes make it easier to pack, unpack, or find something in your bag. Simply being more organized makes it easier to pack, at least in my opinion. And packing into packing cubes makes it easier to then pack into your main bag. And if you're someone who likes to unpack once you reach your destination, that is easier as well. I also believe that packing cubes can help you save space and pack more gear. Each packing cube is kind of like a mini compression bag. Some are even designed as compression bags themselves that can be cinched down. So if you pack your packing cubes efficiently, you can pack more gear into your main bag if that's what you're hoping to do. But don't forget, often less is more. And we can talk about that at another time. But when it comes to how you actually fill your packing cubes with your clothing and your gear, there are many ways to do that, and there is no right or wrong way. But I'm going to show you how I use them day in and day out while traveling. Hi everyone, this is Ben, and welcome back to Explore Informed, where we dig into the details of travel. So the next time you go exploring, you go better informed. If you have a recommendation or tip about using packing cubes, please share with your fellow travelers by commenting below. You can find us on social media at ExploreInformed or subscribe to this channel to see all of our future content. Today I'm going to show you how I use 3 different sizes of packing cubes for 3 discrete uses. So I use size small packing cubes for things like gym clothes and shoes. Here I have a small bag from Eagle Creek, part of the packet system, and in here I have packed my gym clothes. So just pair of shorts, a couple of shirts. Again, a great way to just compartmentalize some of the things I'm not going to use a lot, and I may in fact want to keep separate from the rest of my clothes. And then here in the Tom bin bag, I have a pair of tennis shoes. And again, it's not really necessary to put like your Nikes into a dedicated packing cube, but in some cases it is kind of nice to keep shoes separate from your nice shirts. Maybe your shoes get wet or muddy and you kind of want to just pack them away after you've cleaned them off into something that keeps them separate from the rest of your clothes. So that is these size small packing cubes. Next, I use medium-sized packing cubes for things like t-shirts, socks, and the unmentionables. So this is a medium-sized packing cube. I use this again for my t-shirts, socks, unmentionables, that kind of thing. This bag is a Tom bin, medium sized. It's designed to fit into their TriStar and one bag, which I use pretty regularly. It has a mesh front, kind of a solid back. And again, I use it for kind of the stuff I'm gonna use every day, but don't necessarily need a ton of or don't take up a lot of space. So they are naturally kind of a good fit for a medium-sized packing cube. And lastly, I use large packing cubes for the larger items, pants, shorts, collared shirts, that kind of thing. So this is a large size bag from Tom bin. Similar to the medium bag, has a mesh front and a solid back. And again, I use the large bags for things like dress shirts, shorts, pants, sweaters, things that do take up a little bit more space, things I don't want to roll and things I want to fold instead. For example, I have a couple dress shirts in here, just kind of folded up, a pair of shorts, another pair of shorts, and again, maybe things that are a little bit bigger, take up a little bit more space, or things that I kind of want to fold and try to keep somewhat preserved and maybe avoid rolling, like things that may have a collar. And these may be things I'm not going to use quite as often. I may bring 1 or 2 dress shirts, kind of 1 or 2 pairs of shorts, maybe a sweater, a pair of slacks. And this kind of large packing cube is really good for that kind of thing. And this is a size large bag from eBags. This one is huge, holds a ton of stuff. Pretty similar to Tom bin, solid bottom and a kind of a mesh front. The one thing about this bag is it is huge and kind of can get pretty large once it's packed full. And if you're trying to pack in the smaller bags, say maybe a backpack or maybe a 30-liter bag, really gonna take up a huge chunk of the bag if packed up all the way. But a nice alternative to Eagle Creek or Tom bin or some of the other manufacturers of packing cubes. I typically travel with either a rolling bag or I one bag it with a Tom bin bag, most often the TriStar. And once I've filled up the packing cubes, I load them into the bag of my choice. So once I've packed up all my packing cubes, I then load them into my bag. And this is the fun part because it really goes quite fast compared to packing a bag without any cubes. In this case, I'm loading up first the Tom bin TriStar. I'm gonna slide my tennis shoes into the pocket, and again, these packing cubes are custom fit for this bag. It's kind of the nice thing about Tom bin. They sell things that just work really well together. Put my shoes in the front, my socks and t-shirts. I'm gonna load my shirt and my shorts here in the back. Then I'm gonna just toss my gym clothes here in the middle. Plenty of space left for a laptop, iPad, chargers, that kind of thing. So that was quick. Took a minute or two to pack basically most of my stuff into a bag because I already had it loaded into a packing cube. Or if I want to use a rolling suitcase like this one from Toomey, I really just throw my gear in. I'm gonna set my big one here on the bottom. I'm gonna throw in my medium pack, fit kind of just like that. I have my shoes and my gym stuff. Then I still have space for more clothes, a jacket, even some dress clothes over here if I want to use the hanging portion of my Toomey bag. So the nice thing about using packing cubes with a large bag is it's real quick to pack up. It's easy to find stuff. I know where everything is. And it's also really easy to unpack. I just take all the stuff out, put it in a drawer in my hotel room or the Airbnb, wherever I'm staying, if you choose to do that. And alternatively, if you have a bag that has kind of two halves or two spaces, you can maybe put a large packing cube kind of in the smaller space, and that will keep all that stuff kind of segmented there. And then I can pack in my other items in the remaining space that I have. And I still have a ton of space in this bag. This is an international carry-on, so it will easily fit in most overhead bins. And I have a ton of space left for another pair of shoes, outerwear, jackets, coats, job kits, kind of toiletries, that kind of thing. And the nice thing about the packing cubes is it allows me to kind of pack in an efficient way, putting things into spaces where they fit best, and not having to spend a ton of time repacking the bag to do so. So that is how I would pack out a rolling bag. But I hope this video helps demonstrate some of the utility of packing cubes and gives you some ideas for a new way to use them for your next trip. If you're interested in picking up some packing cubes, you can find 2 or 3 piece sets from Eagle Creek on Amazon starting at $25 or $30. The Tom Ben packing cubes are a little more pricey and come in around $20 or $25 per unit, but I've used them weekly for years and they have held up tremendously well. So that marks the end of this show. If you found this information helpful, please let me know. I provided some links below in the description on the products I have mentioned in this video. And if you have a related recommendation or a tip, please share with your fellow travelers in the comments section below. As always, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at ExploreInformed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.